All right, so I've been really pushing the Las Vegas Outlaws series really heavily recently, so I feel like I want to take a little break from the series, and we're going to push out my first rebuild of NBA 2K22. And it is going to be for the Detroit Pistons. And the only stipulation of this rebuild, oh my god, the camera is a little high. The only stipulation of this rebuild is that I cannot end the video until I win a title. That is the literal only stipulation.
Psych a lot!
I want to base my team around Cade Cunningham because obviously he is the next big thing in the league right now. Him and Isaiah Stewart would be dope if I can win a title with this Pistons young core, but obviously I cannot promise that. So I think off rip, I'm going to throw Jeremy Grant and a second round pick into the trade finder. The Pistons don't have a first round pick for this season, so that definitely is not ideal. Clint Capella obviously is always a good trade piece because apparently whatever the Hawks just do not want to keep a hold of Clint Capella for whatever reason. There's D'Angelo Russell, who is a young piece at 25 years old. There's Tobias Harris. There's Drew Holiday. But I think I want to go Clint Capella, 27 years old. Can't really go wrong with Clint Capella there. And now I really want to pick up that Pistons pick. I want to get our pick back for this year because I don't expect us to be that good. So if I can pick up like a Chet Holmgren from our pick this year, that definitely would be a W. So I'm going to track down the team who has our first round pick for this year, and I'm going to attempt to trade for it. Okay, so I suppose it is a lottery protected first round pick, so I'm not too upset. The Thunder do have possession of it, but like I said, it is lottery protected, so we are all good in the hood over here. Saddiq Bey, he's a good piece that I can trade away. I don't know how much value he has. I would love to keep Saddiq Bey around and build a young core around him and some other guys. I think I will keep him around. I just had a change of heart in the same exact sentence. We're going to throw Kelly Olynyk in a 2024 first round pick into the trade finder, see what comes back at us. There's the Chicago Bulls first round pick, which could be very, very nice. Mitchell Robinson. I love the idea of Mitchell Robinson. I think I'm going to go Mitchell Robinson with this trade. Evan Fournier comes back as well. And then Frank Jackson heads out to New York. Love to see it. And then I can instantly flip Evan Fournier and maybe Josh Jackson. Maybe I can get a decent piece coming back here. Not seeing anything I really like. Terry Rozier could be cool. Not really seeing anything I really want. Gary Trent Jr. could be nice to develop alongside Cade Cunningham, but like I said, not really what I'm looking for. Actually, I am going to take this Gary Trent trade. We also get Kem Birch coming back as well, so that is a W. Coach game plan, I'm going to have Gary Trent start. Cade Cunningham's going to be our main man, like he should be, 36 minutes a game. Saddiq Bey, Trey Lyles, Clint Capella, and I want Mitchell Robinson starting at the 4 for us. Actually, Isaiah Stewart. I want Isaiah Stewart to start at the 4 for us. I'm going to make Isaiah Stewart a power forward here. Let me just go adjust that in our roster. Make Isaiah Stewart a power forward. His overall should jump up a decent amount. It doesn't. He stays at a 78. That is actually cool. He jumps up into our starting 5. So we're going to have a starting 5 of Cade Cunningham, Gary Trent Jr., Saddiq Bey, Isaiah Stewart, and Clint Capella with Mitchell Robinson, Hamidou Diallo, Kem Birch, Saben Lee, and then Corey Joseph and Trey Lyles, I guess, off the bench. Killian Hayes definitely should be in the rotation. Take Kem Birch out the rotation. Let's get the young stud Saben Lee and the young stud Killian Hayes in the rotation. Honestly, if we lose a bunch of games, who cares? Our pick is lottery protected, so we're going to get that pick back regardless if it's a really good pick. So I'm going to start simulating the first season now. I will see you guys at the All-Star break. All right. So we currently sit at the All-Star break, and we are the 10th seed in the Eastern Conference with a record of 27-31. Pretty much right where I want us to be. I want us to be out of the playoff race so that pick can come back to us. That is lottery protected. I'm going to look at our player stats here. Cade Cunningham, 20 points per game in his rookie year. Definitely rookie of the year type numbers. 5 assists, 42% from the field, 34% from 3, and 87% from the line. Not bad for a rookie. Clint Capella, 16, 15, and 2 blocks. Gary Trent Jr. with 15, Saddiq Bey 14, Hamidou Diallo 13, Isaiah Stewart, the starting youngin, almost averaging a double-double with 12 and 9, and then Mitchell Robinson off the bench with 10. All right. I'm not going to copy click. We're not going to do that little editing thing. I'm not going to copy click. Yeah, Giannis Antetokounmpo with MVP. Cade Cunningham, just like I thought he would. He rounds out his scoring at 20 points per game, 43% from the field, 86 from the free throw line, and 35 from 3. Stepped it up from 33 to 35. 1 steal, half a block, 5 assists, 5 rebounds. Rookie of the year, Cade Cunningham. Andre Drummond, 6th man of the year. Giannis doubles as the MVP and DPOY once again. Daniel Gafford, most improved player with the Wizards. Quinn Snyder, coach of the year, and whoever that is, executive of the year. The only all-NBA player we have is Cade Cunningham as the all-rookie first team. So I'm not really going to look at any of these because we were kind of bad. We made the play-in tournament as the 8th seed out east. We play the 7th seed Bulls in the play-in tournament. I'm going to simulate the play-in. We make it into the playoffs as the 8th seed. We play the Milwaukee Bucks in the first round. We take a game. We take 2. We beat the reigning champions, the Milwaukee Bucks, in the first round. We have the Brooklyn Nets in the second round. We lose in set. Wow, there's no way we just took them to 7. I am very happy with that performance. Let me look at some playoff stats here. There's no way we just took the Brooklyn Nets to 7. And we took out the reigning champs, the Milwaukee Bucks. Clint Capella, 20 points per game in the playoffs, 14 rebounds. Cade Cunningham, 19. Saddiq Bey, 16. Saddiq Bey definitely stepped up his numbers in the postseason, but Clint Capella, 68% from the field. That's Giannis type efficiency. Cade Cunningham stepped up to 37% from 3, 45% from the field, 92% from the free throw line. Cade Cunningham and Clint Capella definitely stepped it up in the postseason. You love to fucking see it. And if you're interested, the Sixers do win the championship with Joel Embiid as the finals MVP. So we're coming into the offseason. We don't have much money on the books. So I'm looking forward to building a solid squad this offseason. This is a stacked draft class. Draft lottery, our pick stays with Oklahoma City because we were outside of the lottery. We made the playoffs as the 8th seed. So I'm going to keep our coach around. I'm not sure who their coach is in real life, but we're going to send to the NBA draft. I'm going to look to trade into the draft because there is a guy by the name of Chet Holmgren who I wanted in my Las Vegas Outlaws series, but I could not trade up high enough into the draft. So the Magic have the first pick. I don't know if I want to give Clint Capella. I will give Gary Trent Jr., who is 2 stars. I will give a first-round pick, another first-round pick. Okay, I'll give another first-round pick. Okay, I will give a second-round pick. Okay, I will also give Saban Lee. Okay, they don't want to give up the first-round pick. That's tough. Before free agency, I do want to give up Gary Trent $17 million because having that on the books definitely is going to hinder us from getting a solid free agent signing this offseason. So I'm looking to get it off the books, maybe for a couple draft picks. Look, the Suns 2023 first and 2026 first. Love to see that. And then Clint Capella, 28 years old. I feel like I could flip him. Him and 2 first-round picks. I really feel like I could come up here. Oh, we could trade up to pick 4 and we get Pascal Siakam. We could trade to pick 2 and we get Klay Thompson. That means we can't do anything in free agency because we have Klay Thompson's $40 million. But we now have the second pick in the draft. The first pick, the Magic. Please don't take Chet Holmgren. Please don't take Chet Holmgren.
Hey, boy, ain't no fucking way, boy. Boy, ain't no 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 fucking way, boy.
They take Chet Holmgren. Literally the one guy I want in every single draft is Chet Holmgren, and he always gets taken off the board. So, there's Paolo Banchero, there's Jalen Duren, and Jaden Hardy. They all have ceilings of Hall of Fame. J.D. Davidson has a Hall of Fame ceiling. There's so many players with Hall of Fame ceilings. Paolo Banchero, his ceiling is Karl Malone, floor Antonio McDyess. I'm leaning Jalen Duren though, just because ceiling Hall of Fame, his floor is Pau Gasol. So I think Jalen Duren is going to be the guy I want just because of his player comparisons. If his floor is Pau Gasol, I mean, you can't really go wrong with that right there, dude. As much as I really wanted Chet Holmgren, his floor is Dikembe Mutombo. Jalen Duren is going to be just as good, if not better, for us. So we're going to take him as the second overall pick. And then I'm going to bring back all of these guys on their team options. And we have Klay Thompson on $40 million. I feel like I can get rid of that contract just because I don't really want Klay Thompson. I'd rather have like a James Harden on the team, but we don't have the money on the books to sign him because of Klay's $40 million. So if I can somehow trade away Klay's 40, I'll throw in a second to sweeten the pot. If I can get someone to take that on, that would be clutch. Or if I could trade for a better player outside of Klay Thompson, There's not many good trades. What if I throw in another first to sweeten the pot? There's Drew Holiday, but he's not better than Clay. This is tough. We could get Clint Capella back. We could get De'Aaron Fox, but we're good at the point guard. We have a man by the name of Cade Cunningham. What if I throw in two first round picks? Paul George. Paul George could be a number one option type of guy. He's had an MVP caliber season back in Oklahoma City. We can get him and Keon Johnson for Klay Thompson. He makes more money than Klay, so that doesn't really solve that problem. We also could get Ja Morant. Ja Morant alongside that man, Cade Cunningham. I love it. I'm sorry. I have to get Ja Morant, and I'm going to make one of these guys a shooting guard. I think it's going to be Cade Cunningham who's going to have to play the 2 guard. He goes up to an 83. That's cool. He's 6'7". He definitely can run the 2 for us alongside Ja Morant. So now we have some more money on the books. We can afford a James Harden, who I honestly would probably play at the 3 if we somehow got him to sign playing James Harden at the 3. It's kind of exotic. Or I'd play Cade Cunningham at the 3 just because of his height. I'm going to throw in a player option 3+1. We're going to give him an absolute bag. If we can get James Harden, we are instant contenders. So we're looking to get ahead on these James Harden sweepstakes. And then I might be able to trade for Clint Capella, because in this year's 2K, he is insanely easy to trade for. So I might be able to get Clint Capella on the books as well as James Harden. So we're going to throw in a no trade clause here on James Harden's contract. He agrees to sign for $40 million. Welcome to the team, James Harden. Now we only have $2 million of cap space left. There's Duncan Robinson. Ooh. I think I'm going to go Robert Covington here. Give him that little contract. There we go, Robert Covington. And now we can't really afford anybody. I think I'm going to deal with that. I think I'm going to be good with it. We're going to go to player progression. Looking at player progression, James Harden's down to a 92 after we just paid him $47 million. Ja Morant's up to an 89, though. Cade's up to an 86. Isaiah Stewart's up to an 81. And then we have Jalen Duren, who is going to slide into the starting lineup for us at that starting center position. So we definitely are progressing a ton. I'm going to download the 2023 draft class here into the sim. And then I'm going to jump right to coach game plan. All right, boys, coach game plan. So they want James Harden to run the 2, but I disagree. I'm going to have Cade Cunningham run the 3. I'm going to have Harden run the 2. So I guess I do agree. Harden run the 2. Ja Morant at the 1. Isaiah Stewart at the 4. Our rookie Jalen Duren at the 5. Sadiq Bey, Hamidou Diallo, Desmond Bane, Saben Lee, and Rocco off the bench. Except I'm going to trade Desmond Bane and 2 first-round picks for the young stud Brandon Clark from the Memphis Grizzlies. And then Brandon Clark is going to come off the bench for us. They still want Cade Cunningham to come off the bench, but that is not how it's going to work. Brandon Clark's going to be our 6th man. Sadiq Bey 7, Diallo 8, Saben Lee 9, Rocco 10. We're going to go 10 deep at least for the season, and then we're going to go playthrough star, first scoring option Harden, 2nd Cade, 3rd Ja, and then yes, playthrough star. Not shoot at will, but I do love the idea of James Harden being on the team. This is the first sim that I've actually got James Harden in the Outlaw series. If you didn't know, we got James Harden in our hand, but that man, Michael Porter Jr. Michael Porter Jr. is the reason we didn't get Harden. That's it. That's the reason. He bought $30 million, so we couldn't get Harden. Okay. Our final team for season 2. At the 1, Ja Morant. At the 2, James Harden. That new Ja Morant face scan is gorgeous. At the 3, Cade Cunningham. At the 4, Isaiah Stewart. At the 5, Jalen Duren. Brandon Clark, Sadiq Bey, Hamidou Diallo, Saben Lee, and Rocco off the bench. Killian Hayes as the 11th man. Doubt he'll play, but we're going to roll with it. Coaching, make sure I go to 10 for bench depth. I don't expect us to contend this year, but if we do, that would be dope. Let's go. All right, so we finish as the 3 seed in the Eastern Conference. Jason Tatum, absolutely insane numbers. 34 points on 55, 92, 45 splits. Chet Holmgren, Rookie of the Year. Jeremy Grant, 6th Man of the Year, former Piston. Giannis, DPOY, back-to-back. Xavier Tillman, MIP. Ime Udoka, Coach of the Year, and I win Executive of the Year. Even if that's not actually me, I'm going to say that's me, because I was an absolute beast with the executive shits. All-NBA first team, All-NBA second team, we have nobody. All-NBA third team, we have nobody. James Harden not being on any of these teams is an absolute robbery. Nobody on all defensive teams. We don't even have an all-rookie first, or we don't have an all-rookie player. What is our guy doing? I lied. Yes, we do. Jalen Duren, all rookie second team. So before I sim the playoffs, we have our player stats here for season 2. Ja Morant, our top scorer, 23 points. Harden with 22 and 7 assists. Cade Cunningham with 18. Jalen Duren with 11 and 7. Saddiq Bey with 11 as well. Ja Morant steps up his 3-point percentage to 35 points per game. Harden on really low volume, 36%. Similar volume to Ja, which is crazy. Cade Cunningham 38, and then Jalen Duren, not much of a three-point shooter, but he's shooting them 25% from the field, and then Ja Morant 53% from the field. Harden really inefficient on really low usage rate, even though I had him as our #1 option, which makes no sense. So the first round of the NBA playoffs, I'm going to simulate the play-in, which doesn't affect us whatsoever. We have the Chicago Bulls in the first round. We are the 3 seed. We walk right over them in 7. We have the Cavs in the second round. Who is on this Cavs team that has them as, I guess, the 7th seed isn't much. They have the Sexland duo still. Jared Allen, Lauri Markkanen, Evan Mobley starting to come into his own. Isaac Okoro, Kevin Love. Not a great team. We definitely are better. In theory, we should beat them, but we lose in 7. And then the 7th seed Cavs go to the finals and sweep the Pelicans in 4, led by an 82 overall Evan Mobley. I would say you love to see it, because you do. But that's not us. So I might have fucked up. James Harden's getting older, and I can't trade him because of a no-trade clause in his contract. So we're kind of stuck with James Harden on the squad making $47 million a year, and we have no money. I mean, I guess we have some money. Like, we can sign Jae'Sean Tate. We can sign some, like, a player. I'm going to throw Jae'Sean Tate a contract. I don't know if he's restricted or not. He's restricted. The Rockets match it. Anthony Simons, I'll throw a contract at you. I will also throw in at Terrence Mann. I'm assuming this is our MLE, which is cool, I guess. We're going to... Oh, my God. We have to match Ja Morant. We can't afford Anthony Simons or Terrence Mann. We had to match Ja Morant's offer sheet. We can offer one to Campazzo. I'll throw an offer at Campazzo. I'll also throw in at Kelly Oubre because apparently he's making dog shit money now. So Kelly Oubre, welcome to Detroit. Can we get Campazzo as well? We do get Campazzo. We get Eric Bledsoe if we really wanted to. I think I'm going to go for one of our last bench spots. I'm going to go Robin Lopez for the squad. I'm going to skip player progression, go right to Season 3. So Season 3, our squad is pretty similar. Ja Morant now is our highest rated player. Cade Cunningham jumps up to an 81. They want Harden to be a 6th man. I disagree. Cade Cunningham and Harden are going to start next to each other. Cade Cunningham, our second best player, at a 91, is absolutely beautiful. Jalen Duren an 83, and Isaiah Stewart also at an 83. Saddiq Bey jumps up to an 80. I just realized we don't have a backup center, so I should probably get a backup big man. I know I signed Robin Lopez, but I just realized that I don't want Robin Lopez getting minutes for us. So Killian Hayes is going to take those minutes from Campazzo. We're going to throw Campazzo a 2nd and a lottery-protected Grizzlies 1st, and hopefully we can get a decent backup. There we go. Xavier Tillman, the most improved player from the Grizzlies. Welcome to the squad. So now our lineup is the same starting 5. Saddiq Bey, Xavier Tillman, Killian Hayes, Saben Lee, and Kelly Oubre Jr. Very young squad outside of James Harden. I'm going to simulate the regular season. I think we'll be the 1 seed, and I think we'll win a championship. That is my prediction for this season. Because we're really good. Let's go. So like he does, I'm kind of surprised he didn't win one earlier. Luka wins MVP. Victor Wembanyama, Rookie of the Year. Jordan Nwora, 6th Man of the Year. Ooh, Jordan Nwora, 20 points per game. I love to see Jordan Nwora being an absolute bucket. Giannis, 3-peats on DPOYs. Patrick Williams, MIP. Whoever that guy is, Coach of the Year. And then John Murphy, Executive of the Year. Whoever is 63 and 19, I'm assuming that's not us, is an absolute stud of a squad. Nobody All-NBA first team, nobody All-NBA second team, nobody All-NBA third team, nobody All-Defensive first team, nobody All-Defensive second team. We don't have a rookie on our team, so I'm going to skip that. But like I predicted, we were the 1 seed in the Eastern Conference. What was our record in Season 3? 60 and 22, and then the Thunder out west were 63 and 19. So I'm going to look at our player stats here. Ja Morant leads the squad in scoring with 20 points per game, 8 assists, 53, 41% from 3, 81% from the free throw line. Just the free throws away from 54-90 club. Cade Cunningham 48, 40, 93. Harden 48, 36, 90. So Cade 19, Harden our 3rd highest scorer with 17, 2 years left on his deal. I'm going to look to get rid of him. Jalen Duren 12.5 and 7, progressing well. Isaiah Stewart also progressing really well, 11 and 9. And then Saddiq Bey with 11. Killian Hayes 8, Saben Lee 8, Xavier Tillman with 7. We are 80 overalls down to our 10th man in Kelly Oubre. So I'm really excited to keep going in this series. Simulate play-in, we have the Toronto Raptors, the 8th seed Raptors in the first round. Who is on the Raptors? JD Davidson, Fred VanVleet. Oh, they're pretty much the same team they are in real life, except with an older John Wall and a rookie, well, not rookie, but a young JD Davidson. Come on, bro. Okay, we beat them in 7. We have the Orlando Magic with Chet Holmgren in the second round. They also had Jalen Suggs. Simulate. Bro, there's no way we just lost to them in 6. The Thunder win the title, led by... Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no way, bro. Okay, next season, 4th season, who is a free agent for us? Cade Cunningham's a free agent, as is, okay, almost all of our players are free agents, so we are going to have to dish out some money this offseason. I'm going to go to staff signing, pick up a new head coach, because obviously Dwayne Casey is not getting it done for us. Get this man up and out of here. He's not doing it. There's no way we should have lost in the second round there. Let's get Michael Stauffer, get him in here, offer him a bag, and he signs. Awesome. 2K ratings guy, welcome to the squad. All right, team player options. We're going to pick up the team player options for Cade and Jalen Duren, and then we have so many more players we need to bring in. I'm going to throw the qualifying offer at Killian Hayes, Isaiah Stewart, Sadiq Bey, Desmond Bane, not that guy. Saban Lee is the first guy I need to bring back. Throw him a deal. Killian Hayes, we also need to bring him back. Throw him a deal. Who else do we need to bring back? Back. Isaiah Stewart, we need to bring him back. Throw him a deal. Who else do we need? Xavier Tillman. We need... Oh, yes, we have his bird rights dope. Saban Lee, Killian Hayes, Isaiah Stewart. Welcome back to the squads. We also need to bring back Sadiq Bey. Throw him a contract. And then we need to throw into 6th man Xavier Tillman. Love to see it. We shouldn't be hard capped. I believe we can sign everybody. I think we just got everyone back, but we are ridiculously in debt. John Morant's making 30 mil. Cade on a team option. Jalen Duren on a team option. We just paid Xavier Tillman a bag. Sadiq Bey still making $6 million. Saban Lee's on getting a little $10 million deal. So we're gonna have to pay Cade Cunningham, and we're gonna have to pay Jalen Duren and Isaiah Stewart and Sadiq Bey next offseason. James Harden's on the last year of his deal though, so we're gonna free up a lot of cap space. I think it's gonna be title or bust for us this season. Last season was our first real season contending. I think this is title or bust. Real shit. This is title or bust. So coming into season 4, we have the same lineup we've had for the last few seasons. John Morant, Harden, Cade Cunningham, Isaiah Stewart, Jalen Duren, Sadiq Bey, Killian Hayes, Xavier Tillman, Saban Lee, and then Kelly Oubre Jr. Harden's regressing. He's down to an 87 overall, so I'm hoping, really hoping, that can be like at the end of the season. I'm not planning on bringing Harden back. We're just gonna play neutral offensive focus. I don't plan on bringing Harden back at the end of the season. I'm going to sim all the way to the postseason. See you guys there. Please, let's win a title. Come on. Come on, Detroit. Detroit basketball is back. Luka goes back-to-back on MVPs. Whoever that is wins Rookie of the Year. Jaden Hardy, 6th Man of the Year. I don't think we won any awards. We surprisingly were the 4th seed in the East, so I'm not sure what happened. I'm assuming Harden regressed even more. Yeah, he's now our 3rd highest score. He went up to an 88 overall, which is crazy. I feel like we don't have that #1 score, even though we have 2 94 plus guys. Jalen Duren's starting to progress even more. Isaiah Stewart stopped progressing, so maybe it might be time for Isaiah Stewart to go. We are the 4th seed. We have the Indiana Pacers in the first round. I didn't mean to simulate playoffs. We get swept by the Pacers in the first round, and the Warriors win it all. Steph Curry gets his finals MVP for legacy's sake. So this is a big offseason. James Harden's contract is finally up. Cade Cunningham is now a unrestricted free agent. He has a player. James Harden has a player option. Luckily, he declines it. We have a team option on Jalen Duren. We're going to pick that up. Qualifying offers. Cade Cunningham, we're going to give him a qualifying offer. He is restricted. I'm hoping we can get him on a max contract. So Cade Cunningham, we're going to offer him an absolute bag. He is restricted, I believe. Yes, he's restricted. We're going to throw him $26 million. I'm not sure who else is a free agent for us, if I'm being 1,000. We have the bird rights on Harden. He can get up and out of here. I don't care if we bring Harden back. Giannis, though. We have enough money to sign Giannis. I think I might try to do it. $40 million. Can we get Giannis, bro? Oh my God, if we can get Giannis. We got Giannis to agree. We have so many guys we need to re-sign, but we got Giannis Antetokounmpo to agree to a contract. Can we get him and Cade? No, we don't. We can't get him and Cade. No. We can't get him and Cade Cunningham. That is tough. If we could get him and Cade, we would be the best team in the NBA. No. We can get Isaiah Stewart back. He doesn't want to talk to us. I'm going to go Kenyon Martin. Kenyon Martin Jr. We'll also throw Killian Hayes a little contract. Damn, we could have had Giannis. I need to also throw in a contract at Saddiq Bey. Give me Saddiq Bey back. Oh, no, I don't have any more offers. Killian Hayes decides to re-sign. Imagine I get... Oh, I can probably get Pokashevsky, no? No, he's off the board. Saddiq Bey's also off the board. Oh. Saddiq Bey is off the board. O'Shea Brissett's here. We'll throw O'Shea Brissett a contract. Saddiq Bey goes somewhere. Oh my God, we can't. Why did we decline Kenyon Martin? Why did we decline Kenyon Martin's contract? What? Giannis still has yet to sign anywhere. He has 23 offers. Oh, he could have been ours. We're going to throw Devontae Graham a little... I threw Devontae Graham a little contract. He decides to sign with us for $5 million per season. I honestly don't know who's all on our team. I know we still have Cade. I know we have Isaiah Stewart. I know we have John Morant. We are on the verge of signing Giannis, but I'd honestly rather have Cade than Giannis at this point because Cade is a 95 overall, so he is that fucking man here in Detroit. Harden is gone. So... we're kind of lacking in the starting five, which I definitely can remedy. We have draft picks. I haven't made trades in a while, so maybe Glenn Robinson, a second and a first. Maybe I can trade up to something decent. There's Fima Kailuk, Mo Wagner. There's a 2030 first round pick from the Kings. Jesus, we're already coming up on 2030. Nerlens Noel, 79 overall. Cool. We'll make Nerlens Noel a power forward. I'm honestly not sure if that's how this works this year. If I make him a power forward, if he'll go up. He doesn't. He actually goes down. That is tough. Okay, so we still have a really good squad. We're just not as deep as we were. I'm going to trade Nerlens Noel. A first and a second. Hopefully I can get a decent piece. I'm looking for a starting caliber small forward. There's Desmond Bane. There's Wiggins, who is 30 at this point in the sim. There's not really much that is interesting me right now. There's Derek White, but he's 31 at this point in the sim. What if instead of Nerlens Noel, I threw in like Saben Lee, because we do have Killian Hayes, who can be that backup PG. Saben Lee's 26 years old. He's still pretty young. Kevin Porter Jr. could play the 3 for us. He's only 25. Jordan Nwora, he's 81. He's an 81 overall, I meant. I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to go Jordan Nwora from the Suns. Get Jordan Nwora in here. He can start at the 3 for us. Xavier Tillman, they want Xavier Tillman to start because Isaiah Stewart didn't resign. Isaiah Stewart didn't resign. We can get Isaiah Stewart back. He doesn't want to talk to us. Isaiah Stewart went to the Orlando Magic. Jesus Christ. Okay. We'll throw in Nerlens Noel. We need $6 million more in cap. We'll throw in Devontae Graham, which makes that work. We'll add an exception. Okay. We'll throw in some picks. We'll throw in a first and 2 seconds. I just want Isaiah Stewart back, bro. I just want my main man Isaiah Stewart back. That's it. I just want Isaiah Stewart back. We'll take Nerlens Noel out of the trade. We'll throw in O'Shea Brissett. Damn. Damn. We got fleeced out of Isaiah Stewart. So right now, our team looks like John Morant, Cade Cunningham, Xavier Tillman, Jalen Duren, and Jordan Nwora in the starting 5. We really lost out. I'm going to go Xavier Tillman. I'm looking for a starting caliber power forward. I don't care if he's a little older. If he's starting caliber, I'll go with it. Mitchell Robinson, Marvin Bagley III could be the answer to my prayers. He definitely isn't as good as I'd like, but he's a starting caliber power forward, if you want to consider him that. Marvin Bagley, maybe I can flip Marvin Bagley a second and a first for some Pascal Siakam, Onyeka Okongwu. These are the type of guys I'm looking for. Pascal Siakam. I'm leaning Pascal, but I'm also Onyeka Okongwu is also there. I think I'm going to go Onyeka Okongwu just because he's going to get better as time passes. So Onyeka Okongwu is going to start at the 5, and then Duran's going to start at the 4. We're really low in the bench department, but I'm not really too concerned about the bench. I might be able to pick up a few more pieces. Maybe if I flip Mo Wagner in a second, maybe I can. What am I looking for exactly position-wise? Let's hit up the trade finder. We're good backup center, good power forward, good point guard. Maybe if I can get a backup small forward, 2 guard, I will be set. I know I just saw Royce O'Neal. I think that was Royce O'Neal at least. Royce O'Neal, welcome to the team. Backup small forward. That's all I needed. They want Royce O'Neal to start over Jordan Nwora. You're fucking bugging, bro. So this is our team. I know I said I'm not going to end the video until I win a championship, but this one is getting a little long. And we just lost our entire squad. So I'm going to simulate the regular season. I think this is attempt number 5. If we don't win it in this one, I think I'm going to end it. So the guy wanted to draft Chet Holmgren, MVP. I'm not expecting us to get any awards. We're the 4th seed in the East. We were absolutely... We keep underperforming. Like, even if my team is really good, we keep underperforming. We finished with a 53-29 record. Maybe the Eastern Conference is just stacked. Player stats: John Morant 22, Cade 21, Killian 15, Jalen Duren 14. I love to see Jalen Duren progressing. I'm going to sit in the first round against the Miami Heat. We keep struggling to get out of the first round, so we sweep the Heat. We face the 1 seed Magic, led by the MVP Chet Holmgren. In the second round, we lose in 5. I really wanted Chet Holmgren on the team. The Thunder win another one, led by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander wins MVP this time instead of Andre Drummond. That is a rebuilding challenge. Failed. We had 5 seasons. I think that was actually 6. Our best one was when we were the 1 seed with James Harden, but I think it's going to be another year of 2K Sim hating me. 2K Sim just genuinely hates me, I'm assuming. So if you enjoyed, as always, make sure you show some love down below. It's free. You're beautiful. I love you. Peace.